Hi, in this tutorial, I would like to show you our OT settings. So if you can go to settings, you go to OT settings. Okay, so we can set different settings on different outlets. Okay, so we have two types of OT settings that we will normally use. Okay, once is we call it default OT. Okay, which is used by default settings, and also another one we call it 8 hours OT settings. Okay. So for example, for default OT settings, we want to do the round off, we will need to tick on the round off. And also if we want to round the first hour only, we will tick that. Or if we want to round every hour, then we will untick that. Okay. So the difference is, for example, that we put here 1 to 30, round to 30 minutes. Okay. If we only round the first hour, um, so basically, if you round the first hour, if I my OT is 28 minutes, it will round to zero on the first hour. If I work 1 hour and 28 minutes, it will calculate 1 hour and 28 minutes. If we untick this one, okay, so if I work for 28 minutes on the first hour, it will be zero. Okay, if I work 1 hour and 28 minutes, it will be 1 hour. Okay, so over here you can put from 1 minute to 29 minutes equal round to 15 minutes, 30 minutes to for example 30 minutes to 59 minutes round to 30 minutes, or you can do 1 minute to 14 minutes round to 15, sorry, round to zero. Okay, 15 minutes to 29 minutes round to 15, 30 minutes to 44 minutes round to 30 minutes, 45 minutes to 59 minutes round to 45. Okay, when it hits 60 minutes, it will automatically become 1 hour. Okay, so for 8 hours OT settings, okay, if you select 8 hours, system will look at the work hours. If it's more than 8 hours, then it will calculate the rest are the OTs. For example, that if I work 8 hours and 10 minutes, that 10 minutes will be uh, the OT. Okay, if I work 9 hours, it will be 1 hour. Okay, so the next thing is the lateness deduction settings. Same, we will be able to set different settings on different outlets. Okay, so the first setting is void lateness time if less than 30 minutes. This one we will calculate monthly. For example, that we add up all the lateness time within that month. If it's if it's less than 30 minutes, then it will be zero. Okay, so if you want to put 1 hour, you just put 60 minutes. Okay, so if your company wants to calculate all the late in, late break, and early out, you will need to tick all of them. Or if you want to just calculate late in and early out, you just untick the late break. So the next one will be deductions from OT. Okay, this one is we will take the lateness time to deduct on uh, the overtime. Okay, if you want to do that, if you tick this, and if you want, this is the cutoff date. Okay, so if you want to do the deductions by end of the month, you just need to put the last day 31st. Okay, if your cutoff date is on 26, then just put it 26. Okay, so after 26 of every month, the system will automatically do the deductions for you. Okay, let me show you the. Okay, if let's say we use that settings, if you can see here, we have 5 hours and 35 minutes, and then we also have 23 hours for the OT. Okay, so for example that we run that settings by end of the month, it will take our lateness time, deduct on the public holiday. And then after deductions, the time will be 0. Then the overtime will be from 23 hours to 18 hours. Okay, so you can do this individually every month by clicking the green button. Okay, if you don't want that, you just click on the red button. Okay, if you use our settings, then it will be automatically deducted, um, all the for all the employees.